Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be me accomplishing this look. And of course, it's all drugstore, even down to my brows. And this concealer and powder. Everything is drugstore that's on my face today. So if you want to see me accomplish this look, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to this video. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump in. Hey guys, so you already know I'm doing this full face of drugstore. I pressed my hair out. And now it's kind of like flat again, but I'll fix it like at the end. So I did my brows, and for my brows I used this is an oldie but goodie, my Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. This is the only brow pencil I've been using. I'm gonna pin my hair back. Okay, I'm just pinning it back so it's not like in my face. There's no makeup in my hair, anything like that. Alright, so for primer, we're going in with the NYX Shine Killer primer. This is very similar to the Maybelline No Shine. It's like that silicone base, the pore killer. So it gives it that nice silicone feel. So before I go in with foundation, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. This is in the shade Brightening Translucent. It's very white, but it doesn't make you look ashy, which is why I enjoy using this product. So I'm using this flat foundation brush, and I use it to set looks so good. It just looks so matte. Like, if y'all are like me and y'all have combo skin, you know my T-zone gets very oily, but then the rest of my face feels pretty dry. And I always put something around my Cupid's bow area and my nose because that gets very oily. Okay, so now let's get into foundation. I am going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Activewear up to 30 hours, and this is in the shade 370 Deep Bronze. I used to be 360. I think I told y'all this before, but like I used to be 360 Mocha, and only thing I don't like is if you try to use the pump as the applicator, it just makes such a mess. And you don't really need a lot, so I'm doing like small pumps, probably like small half pumps, if that. Okay. Then for setting spray, I'm using the e.l.f. Stay Up All Night Microfine Setting Mist. So I got all my setting spray on. I'm using my beauty blender here. And we're gonna blend. And it just be looking like skin, y'all. This stuff is so good, but it also provides full coverage. So it looks like skin, but also gives you that full coverage look, which is what I love about it. I used to wear this all the time, like before I got into like my high ends that I actually have. I used to wear Maybelline. This one in the Fit Me, oh my god, had me on lock. I kid you not. Like, this was all I was wearing. I had other foundations, but like nothing could free me from the shambles, or the shackles, excuse me, could free me from the shackles of Maybelline. I'm just blending it out. Okay. So, got my foundation all blended out. It looks so good. I didn't buff this like into my hairline, so it looked a little crazy, but it looks really good. So, for concealers, I took it old school, guys. Y'all know, if you know, you know. Like, the girls that know, you know. Like, in high school, this had us all on lock. Like, 2015, 2016. So I'm using, I want to say this is like deep bronze as well. Oh, Beautiful Bronze. I use this first, whenever I'm doing like a drugstore look or like a quick look. And then I put a little bit on my chin and forehead. And then I go, all right, so I'm also going to take my Milani. Yo, they sell this at Dollar Tree now. And I go over it. And it's like pretty much the same color. This is Cool Cocoa. So that looks really good. And then I take my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade 425 Chestnut just to brighten up that inner eye, because this is a little bit lighter. I don't think y'all can see it, but like it definitely looks lighter. And then I put some right here. And then down my nose. It gives it a nice lightness, but not too light. Alright, so I'm going to spray my face, but this time I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix. This is one of my minis. I had got this. I got this like a couple months ago, but it was like free because I had purchased a lot of stuff from Ulta and they gave it to me for free. Whatever. I'm gonna just blend out my chin. I always blend out my chin while my face is still damp because it just blends into my foundation effortlessly. Actually, all my concealers blend out very well, but it just looks a little bit better when it's still a little wet. It just looks so more like natural. And then I blend out around my mouth. And then I'll blend out my forehead. Y'all see how light that looks? Alright guys, so we are going to get into blending out this under eye. Now for that, I'm switching to a brush. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk brush. For me, I prefer blending my under eye out with a brush first and then going in with a beauty blender. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's just blending out so beautifully. And then I'm just gonna finish buffing this out. It looks so good, y'all. It's so smooth. Okay, so y'all know before I apply powder, I always contour. So let me tell y'all, Dollar Tree stepped up. I was in there today messing, had no business even looking at makeup, but I went over there to see what they had. They now sell the Maybelline Super Stay foundation, the multi-use foundation. So I prefer to use mine for contour. They give you a nice bit of product. And then on the other side, let me show y'all. It's a little sponge. Only thing I don't like about it is that it's white. And then when you get makeup on it, it looks so dirty. So, and this is in the color Espresso. So we contour. Okay, so now it's time to blend out our contour. We're gonna blend it out. We're gonna buff it. Buff it as much as possible. And then I take my sponge I blended my foundation out with and go over that line so there's no harsh line there. It looks so good. Now it's time to blend up these cheekbones, y'all. Wish me luck. Okay. Alright, so we're about to blend out our contour. That looks good, right? I feel like it looks so muddy. It looks a little muddy. Always blend up because that makes it look a little more natural. And then I'm going to take my blender because then it'll help blend that out a little bit. Yeah, it takes that muddy look away. My AirPod keeps falling out. Okay, so we are going to now set. I'm using 2 different powders today. I'm going to go back in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder and the bright translucent. If I can open it, there we go. And we're going to use this to set our under eye. And I get a great deal of powder on here, but you don't need a lot because it is like a little bit of this goes a very long way. Looks pretty good. And then I'm also use it to brighten the forehead and down the nose. Like, you don't need a lot of this powder for sure, because a little bit of this goes a very long way. Okay, so I put the translucent powder on. Now I'm going to take the Maybelline translucent medium to deep Make It Last powder. I could not find the name for it. This is more of a brown powder. I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Light highlighter brush because I just need something loose. And I'm using this to reverse contour and also set my jawline. And it'll help reverse contour for sure. And then if you need to, I mean really need to, because I don't do a lot when I'm like, and then I just kind of set around. This is normally where I would take my bronzer, but I don't think I have a really good drugstore bronzer. So I was like, you know, there's really no need to find a bronzer. All right, y'all, so I'm taking this loose brush, this powder brush from e.l.f. And I'm patting it into my skin. We're dusting. So next, we're going to do some blush. But I'm going to do my blush and eyelashes off camera just because it takes me a while to actually like get it done. But in the meantime, I am going to set my face using the same e.l.f. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. I was going to do some lashes, but I'm like, since I'm going to be spending the day packing, I really don't want to do lashes, but I'm in love with the finished look. Ooh, what the heck? Sorry guys, I don't know, I think I just drooled on myself. Did I drool on myself? I think I did. But anyway, this is the finished look. I just fixed my hair up a little bit using a wide tooth comb and my Croc flat iron. I got this for Christmas, and y'all, if y'all do not have one of these, go get one. Like, it will press out any kind of hair you have. There's 4 different settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 different settings. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to get it to focus. Anyway, there's 4 different settings on there. It presses any kind of hair out. Okay guys, so I am in love with how this came out. It absolutely looks smooth and poreless. Look at that. And it's very lightweight and it doesn't feel heavy at all. I want to shout out to Dollar Tree because y'all had this in store, as well as some Milani. So y'all are really coming up in the game, but this was my drugstore look, which I am absolutely in love with. This is my go-to when I need to go to a doctor's appointment or I just want to put some makeup on for the day. This is like that simple beat that, you know, looks good in any kind of function, and you can just dress it up, put some lashes on, put some highlighter on, and some blush. I did put a little bit on, not a lot. But I didn't have a bronzer. That was drugstore. So I wanted to keep this video within that drugstore limit. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you all so much. Thank you all for just being here with me and growing with me. Have a great day and a blessed one.